Hey Pisces, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 10th, 2025. This is for Pisces. Last shuffle coming out for Pisces. Let's see what's going on, Pisces. So we have a status quo here, and we also have transformation. So I feel that there's a lot of influence on you. Like a lot of people may be, um, like you may be running into a lot of people, and it's like the people that you run into are the keys to something for you. Like if you are looking, you're like, oh my gosh, this broke in my house. All of a sudden you run into the business owner or somebody who really just loves the craft and just wants to do it for you. I feel that you're very lucky in this energy. Um, don't feel ashamed or bad. These are blessings that are being bestowed upon you. You want to look into your grand trine if you have one in your chart, that configuration. If you do, then it speaks of some of the blessings that are meant to be bestowed upon you throughout your life. Like this is just something you're blessed in. You know what I mean? And you know, people, you meet people and it's like they're always blessed. They always get free food no matter where they go. And it's like that's just part of the maybe their grand trine is pointing in the direction of Taurus or something. You never know, right? You the Emperor, Ten of Cups, Knight of Wands, and Eight of Wands. What you want to say to yourself is, I do not worry about things I cannot control, right? And stop thinking that there's not enough out there for you, because I feel like you're going to be brought into the presence of people that are meant to help you, that love to do what they're doing. They love to help. They love having something to do. They like being busy. And so it's important that you start taking better care of yourself, because this stress of maybe feeling like there's not enough, I want more, I want bigger, but I don't feel like I should, like sometimes there's a confusion about the purpose of the people in our lives. I think that's the thing. Like you're running into someone who is, they have the time, they have the luxury of doing so. They have the tools, they have the resources, they have the money, everything. And Spirit is saying that this person was blessed so that they can be a blessing to you and so that you may be blessed. You know what I mean? I feel like this person has feelings for you. This person may have children. They may want children, they may talk of children, they may work with children, something to do with children. Okay. They have deeper feelings for you. This is a secret admirer energy. And they may come off as a dream come true, and you know what I mean. There's a reason why you guys ran into each other. There's divine timing at play in this situation. This is in society. Like status quo is about, um, this is a person who is in, like, as far as society standards, they've got it together. They've got it all together, right? I don't mean that there's not, that there's, they have a inside, like a hidden crazy. All of us do have a hidden crazy, by the way. But the only thing I see that may be the issue is that this person wants children like right away. I feel like they are just like, what society would say is like, on paper they're amazing, but I feel like they're going to be very spontaneous. Spirit is urging you to be spontaneous as well. This is like someone who's going to like try to holler right away. Like, I'm coming to help you, but can I also help you with my phone number? Can I also help you with a date? I feel that energy is coming up for you. If you're not already in a connection, this is coming up. But I feel that on this first meeting together, this is going to be someone who's going to bring up kids. Okay. I feel that like they're ready. They're like, I got everything. I already have everything picked out. I got everything circled in my magazine, or, you know what I'm saying? Or I already have the nursery planned. Like I already got nannies lined up. I just want to have a child. Like I see this vibe coming out of one of you Pisces is going to be approached to have a child kind of vibe, like immediately. Others of you, I see this being someone who's had their eye on you for a while. This is also the same vibe of them just coming out saying, hey, will you have my child? Or can I have I have the money type vibe. But I also see in all of these scenarios, love more for you than showing, than speaking of. Okay, I'm seeing angel number 2323 in this too, with this transformation, Six of Wands and the Lovers, and it's speaking about a truth that you are not able to accept. You're resisting to accept over and over again, and until you're really sick of it, um, and depressed, will you change? That's what they're saying. They're like, we're just going to wait for you to hit rock bottom if you're in that energy, right? Life is all about passion. It takes a decision to live for you, okay? When you make the change, the world around you follows. A lot of the change that I see that needs to be made is that you need to dream bigger. You need to believe that you can have more, okay? There's always enough for you, right? There's no finite resource. It's all infinite. And that's something that maybe you're resisting. Like, I'm seeing it being more like what I said before. When I was like 14, back in those days, we only had certain channels, and we had like Montel Williams, Ricky Lake, and this one, Sally Jesse, and this, that, and the third. And then you had your Oprah, the channel with just Oprah and all these other channels. They separated them. You knew which one was like, okay, you ready for the drama? Or are you kind of ready for some drama? Or are you completely ready to be like wealthy and well off or whatever? So you go to, that's how I always viewed it when I was 14. I was like, I'm not ready to think about that kind of stuff. I want some drama. But Oprah said, people are afraid of success. And I was like, that is ridiculous. That was enough at 14 and my ignorance to just be like, yeah, I'm watching something else. But I never forgot that because it was like going over my head, most of the stuff, right? I was still playing with toys, going outside, running around and stuff. So either way, um, there is a fear of success here, right? And I see it in the sacral chakra. I'm seeing the color tangerine, the flavor, the scent, or the fruit itself. And you could use those by getting some tangerines, putting them on a desk. You can eat them, right? To help you to be more spontaneous and have fun, because it's being blocked by feeling like there's not enough out there for me. By feeling like the stress of things that are out of our control, the stress from it, right? Um, Maybe being confused about your visions. I'm seeing you as a visionary, someone who sees it in their head and then makes it happen. I see it in my head, then I'd start taking action towards it, and it's just like what I thought, or sometimes even better. Someone is very blessed here with a very, they call it in society, an overactive imagination, but that's a visionary gift, right? And with the sacral chakra, that and when it's imbalanced, when it's blocked, you feel guilty, you feel ashamed, you don't feel motivated, right? You have lower back pain and such, maybe a fear of change, feeling inadequate in things, right? And maybe urinary tract issues, maybe reproductive issues. Maybe you're like, I don't know, when will I ever have a child? That may be a thing, right? But mm, you want to do, if it's blocked, if you're experiencing any of that stuff, right? Did I say lower back pain? I think that's a big one. Pelvic pain and such, right? So if you are experiencing any of that, you want to do things like, you want to do yoga that opens the hips, dancing, with your hips, swaying your hips, moving them. um, you would want to listen to 288 hertz frequency music. You can find that on YouTube. Just search it up, it comes up. Or you could even just type in sacral chakra frequency and it'll come up too. um, you'll want to wear or put these crystals around, right? And that would be carnelian, sunstone, tiger's eye, orange calcite. And carnelian is like this color, and that's up there. Okay, so um, you'll want to do that, right? You'll want to use these oils here. um, you would want to use them in a diffuser. Wear them on you could put them on your person, take a bath, drop a few drops in the water, and even use your crystals in the water, because it would be important. Water is an important healing medium for the sacral chakra also. So you'd want to use a lang-a-lang, jasmine, sandalwood, sweet orange, and neroli. Okay, and you would want to eat fresh fruits, nuts, seeds, and orange foods especially, right? and spend time near water and dance. Dancing opens it up, right? So this transformation tells me that you want a new life. Some of you want to be, it looks like you want to be busy about your business, right? Some of you, like I said, you may not feel motivated. So you may want to say, I want something to do. I want to be somewhere. I want to have somewhere to go and just do something. Not saying that you're not employed, but you know, like when you get out of work, if you work, right, you're like, what am I mean, I don't have anything to do. I have nowhere to go. There's nothing I'm interested, like no interests, no hobbies. Loss is the Six of Swords and the Knight of Swords. I feel like something happened that made you say, throw caution to the wind and say, I can't worry so much about this anymore. Something's going to happen here, and it may be a loss. And the loss may be something that creates, maybe you're just not happy anymore. You lose your joy for life, or you lose the spontaneity that you have, right? Whatever this is, it's like you may have thought things were getting better, and then were told really quickly the things that you were afraid of, that you didn't want to face. Because they're giving me, with angel number 2323, it's like you were not wanting to see something, and it finally is hitting you. And you're just like, now I'm not worried. Maybe the whole time, like when you're with someone, whether this is romantic, friend, whatever the heck, right? You might be worried all the time. Like, I'm going to lose this person. I'm going to lose them. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm so nervous around them. And then when it finally, the reason why is because you were ignoring certain tones, body language. There's symbolism all throughout their energy, right? And you were ignoring it, right? So then the person, maybe they come, they say, I'm gone, I'm out, I don't want to be, whatever the case is, whatever happens. You lose the fear that you had, the anxiety you had, because they were the source of that anxiety. You know what I mean? That, I hope that makes sense, because that's what they're showing me as a person, or some kind of energy of this, where it's like I lost my anxiety by letting this something go and dreaming bigger than what I was dealing with, realizing that the real problem was this was too small for me, this was not the right fit for me, and I was just in it. You're going to meet someone that changes your mind, changes your perspective on something, though, too. And you have true love with the Five of Pentacles and Six of Cups. And so true love, they're telling me, now this is interesting. The energy around you is one where someone is acting like they don't see you, but they have their eye on you and they fantasize about you quite a bit. They think about you a lot. They're going to run into you, air quotes, run into you. And or they're planning to do so. They may not run into you today, but they might run into you. You don't notice it. This would be someone who might just pass you in the store, because you might be like, that didn't happen. It's like, someone knew that they saw your car and was like, I'm just gonna walk past Pisces and see if they notice me. It's a secret admirer. It's not someone that's coming out like, oh yeah, Pisces, you're my bestie. And this is someone that may not ever have approached you, and they're a higher up person. This is someone who's respected in society, or owns a business or something. They are planning things. They know your schedule, because I'm seeing you not being spontaneous and fun. So I'm like, maybe you have a schedule. This person knows every Monday, Pisces does this. Every Tuesday, Pisces does that. Every so and so. So I'm going to make sure I'm there. So I see that energy there for you. You want to meditate on that, because I feel that someone is giving you a clue. Maybe they gave you like a smile, or they held eye contact a little longer than usual. You want to meditate on who this is, but you also want to, because they're saying that you'll have the answer if you meditate. You sit and think long enough, you'll know who it is. But they're also speaking of how you want to meditate on your dreams. You want to meditate on what it is that you have a passion for, and to make that change, to go after it. And the world around you changes in favor of this. It's like all of a sudden everything just flows around you perfectly. You want to look into your Neptune placements also, because it speaks of your visionary skills, your talent, your gift. Okay. Um, yeah, so you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Gemini, or Aquarius. So you could be an Aquarius Pisces cusp or a Pisces Aries cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.